All right, let's look at our evidence. It's obviously Leon, guys. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. The blood stain on the floor had streaks leading to the roadside door, as if Mahiru had crawled through it. Footprints were found near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around towards the road. The footprints were Hiyoko's. This metal bat was found at the crime scene. Due to the bloodstains coating it, it's believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in the Twilight Syndrome murder case was a metal bat, too. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. A mask of the anime character Sun Witch Esper Ito found at the crime scene. A gummy candy found in the closet at the beach house. I like simple descriptions like this. The beach house has a shower room, however the shower is out of order and cannot be used. The only window in the shower room, it can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone. In the Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Girl E appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, and her swimsuit was stolen by someone. There's another typo. Oh no, she had her... Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. But that's me misreading it. The ending prize was found in Mahiru's room. It consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs. There was also a letter included in the envelope that says, "Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then." One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. This is another photo from the ending prize. A broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. Another ending prize, crime scene photo of Girl E after she was killed. Looks like she was killed with a metal bat. Apparently there were a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. And I think this is probably the last one. Letter on Mahiru. A letter found inside Mahiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji. Oh, Mahiru received a blow to the head from behind and died instantly. And that's it. So we've equipped our skills, we reviewed our truth bullets. Let's go in. We finished our preparations.
Wow. Yay.
Now then,
Snuggles.
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Wow, yay, Snuggles. Ali, thank you for resubscribing tier 1 for a 5th month. Welcome in, welcome back to the jungle. Welcome back to the den, actually. How is it going?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
We got
If
fun
you
and
vote
games.
correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Masterpiece of gaming.
What? Who cares about about that game.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Gundam is speaking, please be quiet. We must listen to his wondrous voice. I love Gundam's voice. I don't like that they didn't keep the same voice actor for the anime. That's all.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It's so they did such a good job. The voice actor did such a good job portraying him.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Fun fact, all characters with red eyes are amazing.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Yes, Nekomaro, you are a character in a video game. How does that make you feel? Celeste, Keko, Taka, some others I forgot. Those were all good characters. I see a trend here. The characters in the game were girl A, B, C, D, E, boy F, and the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Oh! A, B, C, D, E, F. I guess girl F, who was never depicted, is Kuzuryu. Oh wait, no. She was girl E. The first character the player was able to control was girl A. No. Mikan?
I see!
I'm not paying attention.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah,
Oof.
a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Yeah, we totally heard that in the game. Was that girl B or C?
Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was girl, was it girl B? Was it girl C? Was it girl C? Oh no. No, girl C's personality was extremely hyper and energetic. Oh, sorry, B. We're going in alphabetical order. Ow, my influence bar.
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Why is it funnier when Chiaki says it? I don't know.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Kyoko, that's you to a T. I see. No, it's B.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Izabuki. I want to give Mikan a hug. She deserves a hug. I think she needs one. I don't like Hyoko's attitude. Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. Ibuki.
I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. Mahiru.
I see!
I
Girl
like
D
her
is
so
Mahiru,
much.
the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He is Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Saionji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because he had a little sister.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice, it's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that? Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice is probably because he had a little sister. He had an Emoto.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
He also mentioned to me that he had a little sister back at the diner.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
What the hell did she do to my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is Girl D. Oh, no wait. Girl who died at the beginning? D? No, it's the person. No, sorry. It's the person that died at the beginning. This is fine.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Girl E, was it? What the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Oh yeah, he's a A+ personality. Have you been here the whole game, Fuyuhiko?
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
And who's Girl E?
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
Girl E is just someone we never met. Gundam also has red eyes, so my point still stands. Thank you, Gundam, for carrying the trial.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
Thank you for the recap, Gundam. I'm not paying attention.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Oh, okay, Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Is Tanaka a normal Japanese surname? It's a common Japanese surname, yes.
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
I think it's one of the first, like, surname kanjis you learn in Duolingo, actually. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Girl E interfered with the murder, Girl E witnessed the murder, Girl E was the killer, Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister. Oh gosh. Girl E witnessed it. I'm gonna go with witnessed it or was the killer. It's one or the other. Nope, it was the killer.
Crap!
Whoops.
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It makes sense, because was it not Girl E that was the first to say don't call the cops?
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Huh.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then,
Aw.
I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Chiaki can explain any game to me.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
I second that.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
I also want to give Chiaki a hug. Me too. Not because she needs it like Mikan, but because she deserves it. Yes, 100% agree.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
How did she lock the door? Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
Oh, that makes sense.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Chiaki, would you, Niels, play Mario Kart 8 with me? Shows Joy-Con. Just perfect, Pepper. I love Sonia and all, but until she just showed up, I forgot she existed. Ooh. She's been very quiet. You forget about some characters during the trial. They focus on specific characters.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped.
But now, how did she get upstairs?
And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No, they went into the room together.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Oh, Nagito exempted.
Then, forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I just need to clear that up first. Stolen swimsuit, entrance hall photos, broken vase, Girl E crime scene photo.
After she killed the
What
first
was the other
victim in
ones?
the music room,
Victim's crime scene photo.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
No.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yes.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
They were.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Yes.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
No.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
I think she broke the vase to bring everyone's attention there. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room, I need to find the clue that will clarify that. She broke a vase.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room
and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the you need to go through the... Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance hall.
Heard the sound of the window shattering.
Wow.
No, that's wrong!
I kind of like how active Nekomaru is in these trials.
First of all,
Even
the
though he
sound
hasn't
the
played the
girls heard
game, he's
wasn't the
trying
window
really
breaking.
hard. No, that's wrong. Squeaky voices. I love the fast forward feature.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall.
Oh, so it was already broken. I'm like, did they hear 3 things break? Because the aquarium broke, the window broke, and the vase broke.
Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Oh, she was there for a while.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Not really.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Was it the fish tank? Happy Mikan. Murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Is there a bathroom down here?
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear. Yeah, you get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. We need to talk to Tanaka. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck, have fun. I think the game is telling us that we need to become friends with Gundam Tanaka. Mikan, stay happy. Broken fish tank. Broken fish tank. Let's go. That's what I want.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Ooh.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Yes. No?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Hey, now. Bigger.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh, did it have bloodstains? Hang on. Fish tank. Broken fish tank. Oh, the fish tank didn't have blood on it. Oh, I can't make the picture bigger. I mean, I think it's the fish tank. It's not the piano. We should be friends with Gundam Tanaka and the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
There wasn't a weapon with bloodstains on it. Oh, whoops. I think it's the fish tank. An unconventional weapon. Apparently, it appeared in the game. Hold up. Hold up. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Weapon inside
wrong
the
button.
music room, huh? What about broken glass?
I know what it is.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
It's not the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The piano.
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
Put the gravel in the swimsuit.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
I love her.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
And I don't think they ever found her swimsuit.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
She threw out the window.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
So are we right?
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Why?
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Why? It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
Yeah, that's going a little far.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
Was that a Phoenix Wright reference? I think so. I think so. I swear I got rickrolled at the beginning of the investigation. There's been a few references sprinkled in.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
I think there was a Professor Layton and a Pokemon reference too.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Guy F? Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Monokuma.
It should have been Guy F.
Oh yeah, this game loves references. I think the killer's gotta be Leon still. What the hell did she do to my little sister? I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
They might be unrelated. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Oh, the bat.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
And they were kind of placed in the same sitting position, too.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
It'd be yeah, like a totally a red herring.
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Why, though? Why? Mahiru is helping her out.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
What are you doing, Pepper? Pepper, I can fix that.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Whoa, Hiyoko language. Footprints on the beach, metal bat, trash can, shower room, iron barred windows. What's the argument?
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Oh, we need to be friends with Gundam Tanaka.
Do you know where Hiyoko
This white
was
noise
today?
that won't go in one shot?
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Liar!
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Oh, she lying. Hold on. She said clearly contradicts information I know.
What are you saying? Accusing me of... Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko... She was at the beach
House, the scene of the...
But I didn't go to the...
Liar.
No, that's wrong! Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
Then how did your footprints get there?
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Objection.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yes.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
Convenient.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Is it now? I thought that was Fuyuhiko's routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
Then why did we see you running away from the beach at 3 o'clock?
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Shoot, how do I argue with that? But Footprints, metal bat, shower room, iron bar, letter. Oh, Mahiru's letter. Mahiru's letter.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
Fire.
No, that's wrong.
Never trust the overly cute characters.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I wanted you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Signed, Hiyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yeah, we saw you at like
and
3.
Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, okay, 3:30.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward,
This doesn't look good for Hiyoko.
I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
I love the characters that look kind of evil but aren't. Oh, are you referring to Kazuichi's pointy teeth?
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
Gundam, Peko, Soda, and Celeste. The red eyes and the pointy teeth?
No.
Oh, right,
I
there's only
didn't.
one that has pointy teeth.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
Right, because we didn't see Fuyuhiko leaving the tunnel. He was at the diner. He was probably having a burger.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter and Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Have her write something. See if the handwriting matches.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
There's no motive.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? The closet. Whoops, not the TV, the closet. Silly.
Crap! Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
What would you make her do?
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Write something? Okay, yeah. It seems like the next logical approach. Be like, hey, write me something, and we'll see if the handwriting matches. We've used it in a case before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Hang on. Hyoko could not have killed Mahiru. She can't tie her own sash. So if she killed Mahiru, there'd be blood on her yukata. Just saying.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
Gundam, don't do it. It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Footprints, trash can, yellow gummies, killer's escape group, gummy bag, and footprints. I already said footprints.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Do I have the option to copy? No,
So
I
you were
don't.
forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
So what I have is what I have.
And that's how you left your footprints.
It looks like everyone doubts Hyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon
gummy,
this
gummy.
mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Oh no.
No, that's wrong.
Thank goodness for that reload skill.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Be safe, Fuzzy.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh no, are we dueling? Oh, no, okay. Just an argument. Footprints, yellow gummy, iron bar, gummy bag, Mikan's autopsy report, footprints.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
Nani?
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
Thank you for the Nutty J Racer.
And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
There was no
blocked the
last
door
ounce
to
of strength. No,
road.
no, 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 no.
Thanks
no,
to
no.
her.
There was no last ounce.
we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
The language. Gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used
her last ounce of strength.
Thank you.
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death. According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Did it say... I don't know. I don't know if I can go back on that. Did it say... No, I did not read that right. Was it during an argument? Oh, must have been during... No, I'm pretty sure it said it right.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
That's a good question.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Why would Hiyoko block the door and throw out her only way to get out without being noticed?
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Thank you, Chiaki.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
clean, right?
She was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
Oh, the reticle threw it off.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Not yet, Hiyoko. I'm working on it, though.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Oh, you probably know who the killer is.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Footprints, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, Mikan's autopsy report.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I'm out of cuts. Fuyuhiko is stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all his words, I'll be pushed back.
Mahiru didn't block
Pop
then
tarts.
Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
How do I do this?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Why am I having a hard time with that last one? So many knives.
If Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
Thank you. My goodness, that was
If
difficult.
Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Oh, she can't. No.
The
Shower
fact
room.
that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proved. Did you get all that, you bastard?
I have to say that the water's not working. Hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach, then I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence. What's my favorite? I don't know. I like V3. Because I just like the cast in V3. Knife excitement increases.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body...
Oh, whoops. Whoops.
She just washed it off in the shower.
No.
Allow me to cut through those words. No, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
But 1 is also really good too. Like, I have a bias for 1 because it's the classic, but the gameplay could have used some improvements with the different ports that were released afterwards.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
You're not allowed to get changed in the pool room, beach house.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Also, she doesn't know how to tie her sash. Kyoko took off her clothes before committing murder. Nah, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself. Her clothes fused to her body. She can't get undressed by herself. She wasn't wearing clothes at all.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Kyoko mentioned this before.
In level of fondness for me, it's V3, 1, 2. I think we're on similar levels of like fondness to the franchise. Like 1 holds a special place because 1, I like the cast. 2, it's the original one. Banana, thank you for contributing to another Breath of the Wild stream. Welcome in. Pepper, thank you for contributing to another Breath of the Wild stream. Dang, it's 50% of the way there. Uh-oh. I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Banana, where? Right there. Banana, I see you.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Hiyoko, you hadn't bathed for like 5 days and you probably slept in your kimono.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
I'm his biggest fan. Holly, thank you for contributing to another Breath of the Wild stream and another baking stream.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Yeah, he'd probably come at you with his machine gun.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
There was no blood that got on her. That's the point.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Uh-oh. Oh no, Akane.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
That sounds really painful.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I
Just
hope
trying to
you're
make you
gonna
feel
hang there
better.
and die.
What do you have against Mikan?
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind? How is Jess, I guess? Jess is good. How is Banana? I guess.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
Doing good, I guess. Do you also have a holiday today? Do you not have school today? Or do you have school today?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Uh-oh. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same, at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Signed, Mahiru Koizumi. Ooh, that looks very familiar. Uh-oh.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Oh no, Banana's plotting. Huh, the letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? You mean the letter that we got from Mahiru?
I can prove it with this.
The times are different.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
The setup.
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both of them.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
It's even written on the same stationery.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
If Jess doesn't cry, it's definitely Celeste time. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I need to cry.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
We can lightly punch him to death.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
What?
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it
stop
really
crying.
okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Yeah, you're supposed to communicate to find the right person.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
Seriously.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we should just stop listening to him altogether.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Fell asleep.
What? He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh, is that an intermission? Oh snap! Trial class suspended.
Well now.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, then they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't! That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... you can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears!
You
Correct!
say
You say Nanu in German and you're surprised. You do? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Someone confirm that to me? Save your progress? Yes, save progress. I have to pee. BRB. I have to go to the washroom. Okay, let's figure out who did this. Trial resume.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, we just saved. Thank you.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Something that was used there might be... Okay.
Do you mean the letter? No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Oh, this is true.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Oh, they could have too. Ah!
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Was she also in the closet? I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal. Final destination of the synapse course. Not a corpse. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the A button. Press the B button to brake and press X to jump. But there will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. Make sure you're familiar with these controls so make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be a branching question in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the plus button during Logic Dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun! She's right, this might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. I just focus and think about it. I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. All right, gonna do it. Let's do it. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. 3 questions. Oh, very much life. Oh dear. Doo-doo-doo-doo. B to break. Remember, B to break. X to jump. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko arrived. She lured her there. Oh god, there's a hole in the floor there. Oh my god. Oh, that's not a question. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left? Question mark. Is that right? Is that right? It's right. Yay! Oh god, there's walls. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? I mean, the beach house. We determined that she hasn't left. She or he. Oh, that's it? Okay. That was a nice introduction to the...
It's all coming together! Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
I didn't say it. Hiyoko did.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is... where she came from? Closet?
Here! The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
Oh, you didn't look.
Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... the surfboard case?
Here!
It's big enough for a person.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Oh, Chiaki has a good point.
The killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Scary.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
Good point.
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
If you don't want to get punched, stay still and let me punch you.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Basically what it's supposed to be. What's with the roundabout answer?
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Ooh.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Okay, so 4 people saw the body before the bell rang.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
A very important tangent, Nekomaru.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the X button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to find the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while using truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck, have fun. Okay, that's good to know. So I can't agree with a copied statement. I think I have to copy something.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yes.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Where'd they put it?
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
No, the toilet doesn't work.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe
No.
they were able to wash it off.
Okay, other than the shower on impossible. If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
So washing
it off.
Now.
No, that's wrong. If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that we used to wash the blood. It's possible it was a squall. The drinks inside the refrigerator.
See? Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Uh-oh.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
What do you mean? Trash can.
It's true that in the beach house refrigerator, however, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Oh my god, break! Oh my god!
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking of one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Thank you.
I can't back down!
Oh. Duel?
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only
shoot.
flavored drinks with
Whoops,
colored
whoops,
dyes.
whoops.
If you use those to wash, the blood won't come off in your body. It will, especially if you use
I know which
that
statement I
alone
need to
would
cut.
raise suspicion.
Could it be that first allegation was intended to lead to this outcome, but I should have evidence to use against her argument? Yeah.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
There were no water bottles in the refrigerator because they were all used.
No, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that?
Ah, you're
Oops.
right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
It was never brought up.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Who do we think the killer is?
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that's splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Hang on, letting the cat up. Oh god, we've got a minute and a half. Come here. Well, you're crying to get up. Hi, what's up? Jeez, I went all the way around.
You're the only one! Peko, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
Because you came to the diner soaking wet.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Yeah, we weren't paying attention to where she came from.
So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Did you?
Huh?
Are you just saying that?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Where?
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Oh, that sounds like a lie.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Oh, he shot himself in the foot.
You didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Shoot.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
He's being very touchy about this.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route, I might know what it is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is a vat opening, small window in the shower room.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
No, I don't think so.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
They hid it in a bush.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Oh, right, that's called littering. We're not allowed to litter. Rule number 3, littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
We did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah, those are two very different statements.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Oof.
No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus, think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Hangman's Gambit? Sword? Is that her sword? Sword? No! I don't know what the first word is. Hang on, I don't know what the word is. Oh, bamboo. Bamboo sword. B. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I needed that O. I don't need M's anymore. Whoops. S. I don't need M. Sword. I need a W. No, wait. I needed an O. Ah! R. I need an R and a D. I can't spell sword. Oh shoot, I needed that. No! 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 I'd like to buy a D. Oh my gosh, I have a minute and 45 seconds. D. Oh. I don't know why that was difficult.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
That takes skill.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Huh.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the panic talk attack action. I'm worried. let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. From this point on, you will be able to use fever time by pressing the R button during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the A button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. But only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called nega time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates nega time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. It's already hard enough. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm gonna tell them that I'm not gonna tell them they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck, have fun. Weird thing about Peko carrying the sword at all times, she's admitted it can be fatal aimed or misaimed. Byakuya, for some reason, let her keep the sword during the party, despite even taking Kazuichi's wrench. Meta the devs probably just didn't want to draw a new sprite, but still odd. I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult to take it off. You just have to remove the sprite, the belt that goes across her chest, but you are totally right.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
She brought it with her.
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Still no execution, I see. I'm getting there.
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why are you being so, like, uptight about this? I forgot the buttons.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
There's too much going on right now.
Got proof, you bastard? You're pissing me off!
I'm doing something right because my combo got to 51.
Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Oh my god!
Proof, you bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard! Bastard!
My goodness.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back.
Okay, I thought the rhythm game got better in the second one, but apparently not, because I'm doing very poorly with this one as well.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Oh. I don't like how you're so quick to this.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
I don't know how I feel about her twisted grin. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
She's losing her mind.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Are you okay?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
There's a little emote at the end. What?
Now then, let's execute justice!
She talks like Kai. Some fun references behind the sparkling justice mask. With the coloration and tiara, it somewhat resembles Sailor Moon. Yep. With the tongue out, expression resembles a real-world mascot called Peko-chan. Peko and Sailor Moon share a Japanese VA, and Peko is obviously also named Peko. Huh. Fun fact.
What? What the fuck?
Whoa, Soda, language.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice.
How is she saying the emoticons out loud? I don't know. She's keeping the same tone of voice. Please say justice 5 million more times.
Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
She has to drive the fact home that she is sparkling justice, Holly.
She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
Emotes.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
A little bit. What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
And he falls asleep.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Monokuma.
This again?
This again. Kazuichi probably has some good reason to be freaked out since he's literally the stand next to... Yeah. It's like how at the end of the first trial, everyone who was on each side of Nagito were like, okay, can I switch spots with someone? Bet he's internally wondering if he can swap to Byakuya or Mahiru's spot to get away from her.
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
Monokuma's used to secret child serial killers. We've seen this in the first game. Recycled material.
This
Who would
world
do
must
that?
always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
I'm not buying it.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Wait, Peko killed Mahiru? That's what it looks like. End it. He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Closing argument. Okay, what do we got? Oh gosh, I don't have much influence left. No! I should probably read the descriptions. In order to lure... Yeah, letters. That was the wrong panel. My bad. She got drugged. First to arrive at the beach house was... Oh, Kyoko wakes up. Hang on. Hang on. The next one to arrive is Mahiru. And then... the first one to find the body... I mean, Kyoko wakes up, right? Oh, cool. Stock 2. Back to the beginning. Kyoko arrives at the beach house, question mark. She's the first one to get there. What's this? Mikan arrives at the beach house, question mark? Mikan didn't go to the beach house. Water bottles. And... to retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. I have no idea. Tie the bamboo sword to the bag. Beauty. Where should I hide? No. Looks like Mahiru is talking to someone. Well, they're talking to each other, right? On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met Kyoko. And then... which panels are empty? What did the killer leave next to the body? A gummy. No, wait, a mask. Duh. Moving on. Where should I hide? Kyoko left a big piece of evidence. Kyoko, footprints. And the killer left gummies. Last stock. I have one open here. Where should I hide? Here. And... oh. Where's the last empty panel? Right here. What did the killer leave next to the body? A mask.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko.
I love the game's freeze on the last time they moved art style here. Kazuichi just straight up screaming for several minutes straight at this point.
Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Are you saying imagine if Nekomaru was wearing Pekko's bikini? Oh my gosh. My eyes!
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Oh, the anonymous gray figure. I was like, Nekomaru?
And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
I like the gray figure to emphasize the fact that, you know, we're trying to figure out who it is, and they don't reveal who it actually is until the very end.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet.
She just dumped her in the closet.
So they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
I grin. Nightmare-inducing.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in.
Hiyoko was out for a long time.
The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Also, that being said, what happens if she would have stayed knocked out even longer and everyone went to the beach house and saw the body? Then they go into the closet and they'd find Hiyoko knocked out, and maybe they'd find Peko in the surfboard case if they were smart enough to look at it.
After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her.
Aw.
From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
Retrieve is spelled wrong. There's nothing wrong with Hajime's phrasing, except for the typos that we don't hear in his lines.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Yama?
Dirty art.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Whoa. Language.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
The mask. What I miss. She's portraying herself as Sparkling Justice. I was gonna say Rainbow Justice. Sparkling Justice. So she killed Mahiru for justice.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
What was Mahiru's injustice? She was an accomplice in the murder of Fuyuhiko's sister.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice! Hurry, and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. A few sacrifices? Yes!
She's speaking in emotes. She's talking like high texts. I love it.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Oh, did Monokuma fall back asleep?
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Oh, okay. He did fall back asleep.
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Time to vote. Who did it? We know it's Peko. She looks very unimpressed in that picture. Last trial has ended. All rise.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
But we know who did it. No, bad Sonia. No breaking the fourth wall. Get back behind the results screen and wait for your turn to speak.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's what an enthusiast is.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Thank you, Ibuki.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Nationality?
I see!
That's right. According to what Sonia said.
I first saw the comment and then Sonia appearing. So did I. It's like you knew that was going to happen, Neo Man. I completely forgot that happened.
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
She got emotes too. All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
I may have some comments I often make in this child-free type, yes. Or Mexico, or Guatemala, or any number of other primarily Spanish-speaking nations, but something like that. Yeah, Nekomaru.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
The key thing is, not Japan.
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
No, they didn't speak Spanish per se. No.
Looks like she's back to normal?
Sonia was saying that the article she read was originally written in Spanish.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime, the body discovery announcement.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people, including the killer, or not? Geez, fine, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Is he wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
I'm gonna go with Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
But it's non-fiction.
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. All the pictures... Hang on. Where are they? The ending prize?
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
He would have known, yeah.
Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
They have the same little, like, they have the same rosy cheeks and the same colored hair. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up. What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Mr. F. He's Mr. F.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
But you did it.
I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Game over.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Monokuma, she's a person, right? It's her fault, right? We all get to live, right? How did we do? 66 points. A B. Okay. I'll take it. How many coins did we get? How much money did we get to splurge? 107.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
You okay? Did you drop your coffee? Okay. A commercial break? Excuse me? That was a very short commercial break. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec. Okay, I'll wait. So, sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate, no matter how you look at it. Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well...
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't
Because
know.
you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools? What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
Nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Oh my god, look at all those baby
master is
pictures.
attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
They are so cute.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh? I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
Fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. And the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It's what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
Damn it, I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Aw, sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
My!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so you know it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. Aw.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? You could make use of their plan to meet each other alone. You could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye, that's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right? And so my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister. So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat? But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. Even so.
Hey.
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's absolutely, obviously, impossible for them to understand each other. So, everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes,
You tell him,
indeed.
Chiaki.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So, in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So we fell for it. You fell for her trick all along. Though, not you. We fell for her trick. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is
I'll
troubling.
admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it with from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
I don't think Monokuma would agree. I don't think Monokuma's gonna agree, because, you know, what would inflict despair more than Peko being dubbed the killer when she thinks she's a tool. Oh my gosh, words are so hard for me today. I'm so sorry. I see. So Peko Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. Yes, Monokuma is all about the technically correct. You are right. Also, he's all about the what would inflict more despair. Totally, she's a person, not a tool. Absolutely. To be fair, it's been 8 hours. What? To be fair, what? On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope. Wrong, I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway. So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? That words are hard. Fair. Fair. Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die. Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Teru Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person, because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Yuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young Master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young Master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
Aw. He cares about her. So how about a few, Hiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Master!
I'm a disgrace.
If that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself, and if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you, I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Young Master!
Oh my, so this is how it turned out?
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko the tool with a heart is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive, but I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young Master!
Young Master, you have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
Even so, I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I'm terribly sorry. I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master. And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again. Of course.
Cool.
That will do, Monokuma. Why don't we start it already?
I will never
Just so
feel
you know,
despair.
I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
So cool, but will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to
remember. Tool, Peko Peko Yama, who used the stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that.
Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez, why don't we get it yet? Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Peko Yama.
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Monokuma, he's trying to have a moment.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Aw. Young master.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you!
Aw.
Don't leave me!
Young master.
Young master.
Aw. I think this is the saddest execution. She fighting herself? One woman army, ultimate swordswoman. She seems to be doing very well. Oh, even Monokuma's surprised. Aw. That's so sad. This cannot be. Even Fuyuhiko. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. What is this? So, wait, did they both die? I don't know. This can't be. This is a lie, right?
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? What the hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed? Oh my gosh. Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such
I
despair.
am pissed and even feel sad and hopeless, but still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be all right. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. Nagito's not okay. Can we tie him up again? The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet. He's still alive.
What? Everyone, Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Are you serious? Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. He's okay!
Nani?
He's okay!
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you?
A
you
body
do
has
anything
been
about it?
discovered!
Not yet!
God damn it!
Well, serves him
You're
right.
so
Were you filled with hope at the thought of
stupid.
saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
Stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I
Huh? A
don't
surprise
believe-
order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him. Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules.
Is it? Rule number 6, if the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed.
If only the blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now, but since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
I'm being
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So-
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
Lie.
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared this. Huh? Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere. And gradually grew closer and closer. Oh, you have a whole ambulance!
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
I don't trust the doctor with the last name Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patient!
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later.
How did the ambulance get underground? And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack if nothing happened. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know. However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished, or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting if, a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. And so the class trial ended, and we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea, we were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation: despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Oh, no, right. There's a bomb. It's evolving again. 15 days. 10 hours, 10 minutes. We got 2 weeks. Oh.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone.
Who are you talking to?
We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Who are you talking to? Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment. Sin and Coconuts. End. Oh dear. 12 survivors left. To be continued. Save your game. Save your game.